Hi! This video is going to be a You Know You're Dating a Norwegian When video. It's going to give you a little insight on the quirks and on the cute, funny sides of dating a Norwegian man. So this is basically for a Norwegian man, but I think it can apply to women sometimes as well. So let's get cracking. Number one, you know you're dating a Norwegian when it's a crisis, when there is no butter at home and there's no butter in the shop. I didn't know how much butter Norwegians eat until I lived with one. It is crazy. Oh my goodness, they literally pack butter on almost every single thing. I'm still so shocked. Like, I have no words to explain to you how shocking it is. And my boyfriend told me that some few years ago there was a crisis here. There was no butter, like they ran out of butter on a day in the shop, and it was a huge crisis. Går på tur, which is a Norwegian word for going for a walk, takes a whole different meaning when you're dating them. Norwegians love to walk. They love to be out. They love to walk a lot in the woods. They love to hike, which is completely opposite to what I like. But surprisingly, I'm starting to enjoy Går på tur a bit more. We walk a bit more. We haven't walked in a long while, but we walk a bit more, and I embrace it a lot. Especially on Sundays. When I came here, I was so surprised to hear that on Sundays people go for walks, people go for hikes in the morning. In the woods, you can find a lot of families just sitting down at the local hytte, which is the local hut, for a pancake or waffles or something mid-walk or after the walk. So that was huge for me. I was so surprised, guys. Like, this, people are not afraid of the cold. It could be in the fall, in the winter. You just find people walking around, dressed all warmly, walking around and looking forward to that pancake, that waffle, and going back home. Point number 3 on You Know You're Dating a Norwegian when they are always talking about energy, whether it's negative or positive. They're not at all negative people. That is one thing that I realized. They always look at the positive side of stuff, and they really value positive energy. Like, I noticed that when I sometimes speak with my boyfriend, sometimes he tells me, "Oh, this is a bit too much negativity. Say something positive, you know." Like, you're dragging down the energy. And I think it's only Scandinavian people who talk like that, or prior to meeting the Scandinavian people. I'm so sorry for this if it's gonna offend you, but I always thought it was like vegan, Buddhist, meditating people, you know, like you see where I'm going with this, right? So I only thought it was them, but surprisingly, ever since dating my Norwegian, even I've become like that. Now I talk about, oh, I want to preserve my positive energy, and my friends just look at me like, weird. So that is, but it's a positive change, because I noticed that when I started to value my positive energy and kick out all the people who were dragging me down and draining me, my life started to look up so much more. So it's definitely something that I think everybody should adopt. Point number 4, meal times are increasingly earlier. We eat so early, like, okay, not me, because I still have my Mediterranean and African way, so I eat late. But for example, dinner here could be served anytime from 5 to 6. That's actually kind of late. My parents-in-law eat at 4 p.m. They eat dinner at 4 p.m. Number 5, the meal times consist of, in my opinion, way too many sandwiches. They love sandwiches. So it's not always for dinner, but like lunch or something, they'll have, I think, what is the name for sandwiches here? I think it's smørbrød. So they have smørbrød with pålegg, which is like hams and any kind, like those things that you put on bread. They have a lot of that. Number 6, you know you're dating a Norwegian when your household is full of jokes about Swedish. When we get friends over, or even my boyfriend comes and spontaneously tells me jokes about the Swedish, and I'm like, okay, it's a lot of them, you know. Some are funny, some are definitely not funny. Number 6, Your garage is full of ski equipment. The Norwegians love skiing. It's their national sport. They really support like skiing, and they look forward to the colder months. They look really forward to winter to go skiing. Obviously they do enjoy when it's warmer, but they look so much forward to winter sports. It's not uncommon to open a garage and see a whole wall dedicated to ski equipment. Currently in our house we have like a whole, it's kind of like a big room, and there's so much ski equipment. When you're living with a Norwegian or in a relationship with a Norwegian, holidays have a mandatory visit to a mountain cabin or just like a cabin in the woods. Oh my gosh, it drives me insane, you know? I don't like holidaying in cabins. I don't like that. No, that's not my idea of fun. That's not my idea of a holiday. But that's their idea. They love it. They really look forward to it. Just going to somewhere where it's quite deserted and spending quality time with their family, and just spending quality time by themselves. You'll be surprised how many people actually go to cabins by themselves. So guys, I hope I wrapped up this video nicely for you guys. I hope that you had a bit of an insight on Norwegians. These were 7 things to know when you're dating a Norwegian, 7 things that you could recognize about Norwegian men. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Peace. Bye bye.